The ironic thing about this yellow ribbon is right before Chris left to go to Iraq, we bought this house. And the strangest thing is, it has an oak tree in front of our new home. My name is Julie Kolomjec, and I have 3 kids, Jackie, Christopher, and Madeline, and I have a awesome husband that is over in Fallujah. And you know the old saying, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. I can't sing it for you, but the old saying is, you know, basically it's to support our troops. It's been 3 long years, but in my case, it's going to be 1 long year. When we got word that he was going to be deployed, he was nervous. And when he got on that plane, when I was driving him to the airport, he kept saying, I don't want to go. But then it's like reality hit him, and he said, Julie, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go, and I'm going to get it over with. And that's where I actually wanted him to be. I wanted him to say, you know what? I'm going to do my duty, and I'm going to come home. But I was actually very proud of him because that's the point I wanted him to be at. My kids keep me going. If I didn't have my kids right now, I'd really be sad. My kids make me happy, and to do all their sports, they're active. I'm active in the school. That keeps me happy. Christopher Kolomjec locker. This is a little locker, and I always love to open this every day because it has a beautiful picture of my husband. He came home just before he was getting ready to leave. I'm gonna cry. Before he was getting ready to leave to go to Iraq, and we went to the ball game. Anyway, our neighbor gave us front row seats to go to the Detroit Tigers game, and you could see my son very proud of his daddy. And then this is when my son was a baby, and he's just really close to his father, so he decided to put this up. And this is Christopher's best friend that just moved away in July when Dad left, in May, and then his friend left. His best friend that he's been friends with for 2 years left in July to move to Washington, D.C. But I love this because every day when I come in school and I work, I can see, I look and he's just proud of his father. This, love you. Okay, love you, boy.
Well, this Halloween I was a Marine, and my friend AJ, he was a Marine too. I gave him my costume because he wanted to be the same as me, like my dad. I got this uniform at my dad's Marine base, and he bought it for me. So, and he got this. I think he got this at Iraq. Well, I think he got it in California or Iraq, and he bought this hat, and it's really special to me.
Hi, guys. How was school? Halloween was actually hit me kind of really hard because that is the start of our family tradition. Hey, I know our tradition is chili, but unfortunately, guess Mom bought pizza.
Yeah!
What did you do, guys? Did you have a lot of sweets?
Yes. I had one cookie.
Chris has been in Iraq for about 6 weeks now, and I mailed him 2 packages. And as I was saying, you know, what keeps him have a level head and keeps him without having a heart attack or worrying so much about the war, I try to keep him, I try to send him things that are from the family. Oh, she bought you a present?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. Well, let me tell you what, I'll put it in the drawer here. This is Daddy's drawer. Slowly but surely it gets full. I do this because this is good for him, and this is good for his mind, and this keeps him going, and this keeps him not to worry too much about home, and not to know that, I know he's homesick, but I try to send him these things because these are things he loves, and these are things what he would do if he was home. The only thing I can't send him is me and the 3 kids.
When my dad called on Halloween, he asked me, "Are you excited for Halloween? And are you gonna go trick or treating with Mom?" And I said no. Do you want to talk to Christopher now?
Well, it's kind of hard that my dad's gone, and we missed when he did all these kind of holidays.
I love you.
I'm proud
Okay, here's Christopher.
about my dad fighting in the war,
Hi, Dad.
and I love him. I miss him,
Yeah.
and I really,
excited.
really like him, and I love him too, and I miss him too.
Yeah, I know. But, yeah, it was fun. Daddy, there is 15 bags of candy. We're sending 15 bags of candy to your base to share all the Marines so they can have candy. So you won't forget Halloween.
Sometimes we would, in Christmas, we would, my dad would put the music on, and we would, dance, and
Are you crying or that? Come on. Come on, bud.
Mama.
Call me tomorrow, okay, Dad? But if you can't, it's okay. If you can't call me tomorrow, it's okay. If you can't call us tomorrow. Okay, bye. Love you.
Who's taking us trick-or-treating?
Yeah.
Mr. Martinelli.
Oh, I bet.
My dad calls me pumpkin pie.
Next year it'll be here before you know it, and the kids will be going out trick or treating with you. Christopher was a Marine. He really looked nice today. I know it's all changed this year. But what? What? All right. Well, I won't keep you. What time do you usually sleep? I mean, what time do you usually go to bed? Never asked you that. Oh. All right. Well, we all love you. Call us in the morning if you can. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. When I first put Christopher in hockey, a lot of people came up to me and said, "Do you know what you're doing?" And I said, "Of course, I'm putting my son in hockey." I never pushed him out the door. You know, I never told him that, "Let's go to hockey, you have to go." When Christopher first started out, he would stay right in the middle. That's a great memory. And Chris and I would kind of laugh when we'd see him sitting there in the middle, you know, standing there with his ice skates on in the middle, and all the other kids are just skating around him. And then the next year, he got better and he got more confidence, and he just learned how to skate faster the next year. But it's funny moments is when you see him in the middle of the ice skating rink, and everyone's skating around him, and he didn't even care. He just thought one day I'll be skating fast like them.
Much better position out there, Christopher. You know what? You're really getting in there. You're doing the right things, okay? You're on your side. That's exactly what you need to do. You're doing
He loves the Red Wings. This year I took him to a game already, and he gets really excited about going to a game, and he really studies them. When they're on the ice, he studies them.
Come on! Go! You gotta score!
And he says, "Mom, next time I go on the ice, I'm gonna play just like Chelios or something like that. He'll say one of the players.
They aren't getting in on us, huh? This is the stuff we need to do. This is awesome. This is the way we're gonna win this game.
He said he wants to become a Red Wing when he gets older, and of course a Marine. When he's on the ice, I am a very proud mom. I love to watch him play. I love to watch him score goals. I love when he comes off that ice and he's all sweating. And I don't like sweat, but I do like when he sweats because I know he's going out there and he's giving it his all and he's giving it his best. And that's what I support that.
I got us, Billy.
My faith plays a big role in my life because when I get worried, I just turn it over and say, look, stop, Julie. Stop in my tracks. And either I'll put my coffee down back on the table and I'll go for an hour walk because exercise is good. It relieves a lot of stress and that helps me out a lot. And there's days that I cry nonstop and I cry till my nose is red and I'm just pouring out of tears and my nose is just running down. But I try not to do that in front of the kids. I try not to cry too much in front of the kids because I don't want them to worry and know, like I said, Mom has to stay strong because I'm the rock of the family. And if I'm not the rock, who's going to be the rock when Dad's gone?
I don't know when that song started. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. The old oak tree. It's been 3 long years since I seen you last.
I don't know the rest of the song. That's all I know. But in this case, we can say 1 year, right, Madeline? We can say we see 1 year, Daddy will be gone. And then we'll cut it off, right? And we won't ever have to put it up there again, right?
Yeah.
Hope not. Because once he comes home, he's not going again. We're going to make sure he don't go. May is just around the corner. And pretty soon, like I said, I'm going to be cutting that yellow ribbon down. And he'll be home, and Dad will be he'll be putting a suit on instead of his fatigues. He will be putting a nice suit on every day, and he'll be out the door with my fresh brewed coffee in the morning, and he'll be on his way to work, and hopefully he won't ever have to serve over in Iraq again. That's my hope, and that's hopefully will happen.